welcome to Karma Light Readings. I'm Karma. I hope that you guys are doing well, and I thank you so much for taking the time to click on this video. If you're new here, please make sure you subscribe. So we are going to do a check-in on Aries. I have a couple different decks today that I'm going to be using for you guys. Again, this is a general collective reading for the sign of Aries, so you may or may not resonate, and that is okay. If you do, please go ahead and hit that like button. And let's go ahead and jump into it and see what messages we have for you today. So first, I would like to just know what's the most important information surrounding Aries right now that we need to know. In regards to the energy surrounding Aries, what they're going through, what is the most important information, please? Ooh. Huh. No. It says wait, postpone, pause, say no. And then it says the age of light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. So I feel like it's telling you to slow down and maybe stop doubting. Stop doubting in your own capabilities. Stop doubting the path that you're on. Have a little bit more faith in yourself, but slow down. Make sure that you're connecting with the Most High. Yeah, star ancestors. So make sure that you're staying connected. It says lost wisdom, look a little deeper, hidden secrets. And then on the bottom it does say inner temple. So devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. So again, making sure that you're in alignment, that you're listening to the wisdom and the messages that the divine is bringing towards you and to you for you to make the proper decisions. Maybe you're needing to go in a different direction. Maybe you're needing to release something. But we're going to get into all that right now with tarot and try and see if we can go a little bit deeper with what is going on. So what is this current energy here for Aries, please? What is this current energy, please, for Aries? You have the Six of Pentacles. The Magician. And the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. So immediately the first set of energy that I'm feeling, okay, Page of Wands, I'm sorry, Knight of Wands, is there's something about delegating tasks here. And this, I don't know how else to explain it other than sometimes you take on so much, Aries, not because you take on more than you should, not because you can't handle it, you can. But there comes a time when you need to release a little bit of the burden and allow for others to do for you as well. This may have something to do with just like always wanting to be in control, so you know what to expect, you know what's coming. You know, as a Taurus, I totally understand that and I get that, but there's a need for balance here. That's what Spirit is saying. There's a need for balance, and it's all about giving and receiving, right? I don't want to say taking, it's receiving. It's allowing yourself to receive when someone else is trying to take the lead or take control. And I feel like whoever this energy is or whatever Spirit is tapping into, it's to help you. It's to help you get things in order. Yeah, the Six of Pentacles to the Ace of Pentacles. So whatever you are being offered, it's new to you. For some of you, this is going to be a new commitment in work because it's a lot of finances. Okay, so this could be a new opportunity. It's not fully grounded yet, right? The seed hasn't been planted, but it has so much potential. And I feel like going back to the no card, Spirit is like, can you just be a little bit more patient with watching this grow? Okay, just have a little bit more patience as you watch this investment, you watch this commitment grow, because I'm really seeing that this has all of the aspects of being everything that you want it to be. I think you're just kind of rushing it a little bit here. At least that's how Spirit is portraying this. Why is the Magician here? The Six of Wands to the Sun. So is this is something that you've like manifested, you've prayed for, you've worked in creating this lifestyle for yourself? Very positive growth, very successful. There's so many different ways that this can go. But again, I think that Spirit is trying to remind you, here it is again, the Magician to the Empress, no less. You just need to slow down and do it step by step, and maintain your steadiness. And I feel like that's more validation for you, because I don't really see anything. I think maybe it's just out of a level of excitement and control, like, oh, let's do this next. Everything is falling into place. Everything is aligning perfectly. Eight of Pentacles. Well, why? Why would that come out? Did I speak too soon? Seven of Swords. No, it's just something that you're unaware of. There is some type of hidden... I don't think this is a negative secret, though. This is hidden information that you just don't know about yet. And it could be in a form of protection. Like somebody just doesn't really want to release everything. They just could be very private. But everything is in order. So tell me about this Seven of Swords to the Eight of Pentacles for what's surrounding Aries. Yeah, the Three of Cups. So there's an energy here of a situation where the moment something feels slightly off, somebody wants to run, okay? And the reason why is it's in an effort to protect, right? I just want to protect myself. And what's interesting here is I can see where there's arguments. I can see where there's other energies and belief systems and all of these things that could interfere and get in the way. But overall, Spirit is telling you to please wait, because what you think you're seeing or what you think is happening isn't necessarily what is happening. And I don't think that it's time yet to walk away or close something out. I think this still has, I know the word potential, everyone's like, don't live off of potential, but I think that this still has all the potential to grow. It's just not being given the opportunity. Because I'm not seeing anything that's telling you to run. I'm seeing more of confusion and not knowing how to get to the truth, or not knowing how to navigate in a moment of difficulty, right? Like I see someone just throwing their hands up and not wanting to put in the work. And I'm not saying that's you, but that is the energy that's surrounding you right now. What is this current energy for Aries? Yeah, so mother wounds. So somebody's operating still with a trauma or a trigger in regards to their mother wounds here. A karmic relationship. So this is something that's going to teach you greatly about yourself and about this connection. You are a light worker. Well, there you go. Spiritual gifts are activated and ready to use. So you already know what needs to be done and how to handle this situation, but I feel like it's slightly different than others, and that it might feel a little bit more challenging, but that's because God is using you right now in this situation and he's stretching you. And I keep getting the energy that it's not done. It's not time for this to be over. Whatever that means. So let's see if we can figure that out. What is Aries? I want to see what's coming towards you first. After this is current energy. No, what does Aries need to do? That's what I want to see. What does Aries need to do in regards to this? What is their focus? What steps of action? What is the advice in what Aries should be doing? Four of Pentacles. The Hierophant, very good at connecting all the dots and keeping it all together. To Justice and the Star. There's the Empress again. Or just hold on a little bit longer. That's all I can say. I mean, really, hold on a little bit longer. Even with this, hold on for one more day. You guys remember that song? I was little when that came out. No, I have it stuck in my head. Because with the Justice card here, it's like something evens out. Again, with the Six of Pentacles, you have this Libra energy where it's like right now it might seem all a muck and a mess, but it's because it's getting to the point of breaking even. For one more day, break free from the chain. Maybe you need to listen to that song. And there's this element here where, again, when you hold on, you're going to receive some type of information that you're unaware of yet. You're going to discover something, or it's going to open your eyes. Like, and then you have 4, 5, 6, like it's just in order. Tell me about this Four of Pentacles. Yeah, the Mender. Okay, what is this? A Queen of Cups? You're being asked to take your emotions toward this situation, and instead of vocalizing them to the person or saying what you want to say or acting out emotionally, and I'm not saying that you do, but in this instance, Spirit is like, hold on to those emotions and utilize them in your moment of devotion and turning into the portal of your heart to communicate with the divine, because then you're going to receive some type of wisdom in how to handle the situation, and that's what's going to shift the scale and create balance. But if you just act solely on your human emotions, it's going to cause a volcano to erupt, and it's going to cause more, it's going to open up more, Pandora's box than needs to really be open, if that makes sense. And I know that we always say don't hold on to emotions, like we've got to release, but in this case, this is something, I just feel like you're seeing something wrong. Because I keep getting this energy of like just wanting to throw in the towel. What is the Hierophant? I feel like you could be healing someone and you don't realize it, Aries. The Three of Swords. So there's been some type of heartbreak and just really feeling shot in the heart. What's going on with the like 80s, 90s music? Because then I just got Janet Jackson, Miss You Much, when she's like, shot like an arrow through my heart. That's what I'm hearing. And I haven't heard these songs in years. That's the feeling I feel. So maybe that's what it is. You're missing the way something was, or you're missing someone, or you're grieving over the loss of something. And instead of acting out on these emotions of pain and hurt and trauma and bringing them to the Most High instead, that's when you start to see. So that's why Spirit is telling you to wait. They're like, wait, don't act yet. First, bring it to the Creator, because we have some type of wisdom that's going to be coming towards you. Our greatest tool for growth, unfortunately, is going through pain, is going through difficult lessons. So what is justice for what they need to be focused on? So it's about making peace with some type of pain within yourself and not necessarily needing someone on the outside or needing it from a physical presence, but learning how to gain. It's about learning how to heal that pain with the divine without looking for a physical, like, presence or a physical band-aid. Yeah, justice and the Six of Swords. There's a know-it-all in your presence, okay? And whoever this know-it-all is, I feel like this know-it-all creates some type of there they are, the devil, the vessel. They're just there to create confusion in your ear, to get you off track. And where you think that you're moving into more energy of like more confusion, more chaos, more pain, because as soon as you start to sense anything remotely close to the trauma that you felt or the cycles that you've been through, you close off. Spirit is like, no. We need you to pause. Don't emotionally lash out and react, but just pause for a minute and allow yourself to connect with the divine, because this is actually leading you to the release of all of this past built up karma and generational trauma. It's such a big shift that's taking place. It's healing. That's why you have the star here to the Empress on the bottom. And healing always looks messy at first, and it looks like, oh my gosh, how do I get out of this? And then at the end, when you walk out of it, you're like, whoo, that was a good stretch. What's next? What does Aries need to be focused on? Loved one who has passed protects you, guides you. Yeah, there's a spiritual promotion that's taking place. And for some of you, you may have a new job as well. A lot of times promotions in the spiritual realm come with earthly promotions as well. Do not give up. You are almost there. There it is. I told you it was some generational curse. Use your spiritual authority. Time to review relationships in your life. So you see what I'm saying? It's a pretty big growth process that you're going through. Somebody around you, the know-it-all, says do not trust them. They are still dealing with a karmic. Okay. My bad. What can Aries expect as the outcome, or what's to come, what's to happen? What can Aries expect? Seven of Cups to Temperance. To the Two of Cups. Wow. To the Nine of Pentacles, Six of Swords, Two of Wands, to the Ace of Cups, to the Ace of Wands. Okay. I feel like clarity is coming, divine clarity. There it is, judgment. Because Temperance and the Seven of Cups was like giving me some type of divine intervention over deep illusion and confusion. There's something that brings you a lot of joy and a lot of happiness. And for some of you, Aries, there's a partnership or a commitment that is transforming the way that you view yourself, life, love, just the whole king caboodle. And it's very healing. And at first you may not understand it. And at first, like I'm seeing up here, you may just want to let it go and you may not want to give it the time of day. But I really believe that Spirit is telling you to be patient, especially with Temperance, because there's like a big peeling back that's taking place. And any of the confusion that you have, again, Spirit is like, tune into the portal of your heart. I have the answers for you is what the Most High is saying. Bring it to me. So what is the Seven of Cups, please? For what Aries can expect to happen. The Four of Cups. So there's this element, here you are on the bottom, Aries energy. It's like you feel like you're confused. Am I bored? Am I discontent? Have I missed an opportunity? Is it too late? Is this what I really want? What am I missing? What am I missing? What am I missing? And it's like you have to get to a space here where your mindset shifts from what am I missing to being present so that you don't actually miss anything at all. That's why Temperance is here. Because that's the divine wisdom and healing that's going to take place. This is a phoenix. You're coming out of this energy because something is about to wash over you. Something is about to wash over you. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's the Page of Cups. But if you have the Page of Cups to yourself, an apology to yourself is repentance. Forgiveness of self. And when repentance is involved, the phoenix is always involved because it becomes radical self-acceptance. And then the only thing that happens after radical self-acceptance is the scales are removed from your eyes. And all of a sudden, nothing looks the same in a very positive way. So what is Temperance, please? The Queen of Pentacles. Patience with yourself. As you start to see yourself differently, as you start to see the seeds that you once planted are coming to fruition. Some of you may need to go out in nature and really connect with Mother Earth. There's some type of energy transfer that needs to take place. Again, there could be something with mother wounds that we keep seeing. There's something that you need to heal within your mother's lineage, maybe. Tell me more about Temperance and the Queen of Pentacles, please, for what Aries can expect to happen. The Page of Wands. Forgiveness. It's literally self-love and self-forgiveness. Taking that action towards self-healing. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. Life map to the Magician. Fighting and shooting down your own fears. Is it about commitment and love? Two of Cups. What can Aries expect? The Veil, the Star. Wow. You have some type of partnership here that is literally here to heal you and transform you. I know you probably don't believe me right now because it looks like you might be in cahoots with somebody and arguing, but that is going to change quicker than you realize, possibly between now and Aquarius season. Again, the veil is being removed. Those scales are about to fall off, Aquarius. They want to try again. You aren't praying enough over the situation. That's why they have this tuned into the portal of your heart. Family trauma wounds are rising to the surface and legal issues, okay? Legal issues could also be spiritual legal issues, soul contracts and the such. You have Libra on the bottom, spell work being done, binding spells, money spells. You need to meditate. Listen to your intuition, a gut feeling. You're in the middle of a dark night of the soul. That makes so much sense. Shadow work is 100% at play. All right, Aries, let's take a look at some letters and numbers that may have meaning for you. All right, we have B, E, J, A, L, H, 7, K, C, you have the number 9, 2, you have L again, so 2 L's. You have R again, 2 R's, the number 1. You have S, 6, 4, and another E, 2 E's. All right, Aries, I send you so much love on this journey. I hope that you guys are doing well. I look forward to hearing from you guys in the comments, and I'll see you soon. Bye.